Hi, welcome back Finca family to this week's episode of Finca Life, which for those of you who don't know is where we show you what's been going on during the week and exactly where donations are going through and what happens in our animal sanctuary. We like to be as open as possible and show you everything. So this week we are going to, well, Edu is going to, we've actually finally got Edu in a video, not me and him together. We were trying to do that, but next week. But this week you have got Edu. He's going to show you some of the buildings. As you know, we have a lot of volunteers. It's very windy. This is really going to be a test for this microphone. As you know, we have a lot of volunteers and quite often they don't leave. They plan to leave and then they don't, which is amazing, but it means we have to make more accommodation. So Edu is going to show you some of the things that we're making out of nothing, out of rocks, out of the land, and some eco buildings. And also I'm going to chat with you about something very, very exciting, something we've been waiting for 4 years for, and we've got one little hurdle left. So I'm going to explain that through this video. So enjoy.
I'm Emma and this is Edu. We're the founders of Tenerife Horse Rescue.
We are a small non-profit, self-founded, eco-friendly animal sanctuary born in 2018. We are run by a great big family of volunteers.
And an even bigger animal family. Don't forget to press the subscribe button to follow our Finca Life adventures every week.
Good morning, Finca family. So, as usual little problem that we have in the Finca is when our lovely volunteer come and enjoy our project and then they don't want to leave. So we have to create new accommodation, new room for the new volunteer that are gonna arrive. Just to show you how we are doing in our eco-sustainable way. Here we are preparing the new room for a new volunteer that are arriving. We are really glad to show you in the process like this. This week you are gonna see just half of it, and soon in 1 week you're gonna see finish it, and you're gonna see all the materials that we're using, and all the materials come from Mother Nature or recycled bit. You're gonna see behind me the two walls that we create just by stone. The stone here in Tenerife are something really common. There is a lot of stone, and it's just the way how to use it. Here we made two really nice and big dry stone wall. That means that we don't use any chemic, any cement, any cal, any yeso, any product at all. We just use the stone himself with sand and gravel that come out from below our feet to compact the wall. It is quite an old ancient technique that we learn, and we are really happy to use it because it's one of the most natural way to build up a wall. This was the biggest job and is done. So the next week we have to provide the front wall. The front wall is gonna be made by recycled wood. You can even see that there is already kind of a shape on the floor that the guys already start to prepare. As we say, just close the front wall. We are gonna use a recycled door, recycled window. As you can see, all the material is a bit dirty. After a nice clean, looks like new. And it's gonna be a nice window where the people living in this little room, they can enjoy the view, this lovely blue sky, even in January. The most important and the most difficult bit is always the roof, to be waterproof. Because until a couple of years ago, here in Tenerife, there was not really a lot of rain, but due to the climate change and blah blah blah, this year and last year seems that the rain and the storm are a bit more frequent, a bit more often, so the water become a little problem here in the winter season. So we have to work in the waterproof the roof. Yeah. We are gonna, I still cannot tell you which material we're gonna use it, because we have to always check the dimension and the material that we have at the moment, or the material that we can find outside. So this is gonna be also a surprise for you next week, because we are gonna see what we can find during this week to cover this new room. And this is only the first, because in a couple of minutes I bring you to another one. Also, in the same kind of way, always with stone and wood. And this we have to say thanks to of course, always to the volunteers, because of course the stone wall I started, I teach it to a couple of boys and they carry on, and they did a really lovely job and really steady. No movement at all for the people that like think, oh, there is no cement, there is no glue. Nothing fell. Kick proof. This we start a couple of months ago. Then we didn't have really a need for create a new room, so we left it behind. And now after a couple of months we raise again our family, so now we need it. In 1 week we finish the first job, that is the sidewall. As we say, next week you're gonna see the front and the roof. If you're not bored by me, follow me, we go to see the other one. For who follow me, we are in the second accommodation we are building up, and this one, as you can see, is work in progress right now. As this one, we are in a bit of a hurry because have to be ready for tomorrow. So we use the same combination of the other room. Stone wall, this time just on the base, as a base, and all recycled material. You can see wood from pallets. You can see still like dead pallet around, and some window created by material that we found out that they use some nice transparent plexiglass, and they create really nice window. And if you wanna come with me, we're gonna see inside. Surely it's still not finished. You can understand more or less how cozy it's gonna be. And the next week, also this one, you're gonna see completely finished. As you see, is a natural cave where normally you can sleep really well. Not a lot of noise, not a lot of telephone sign. So nobody can call you and wake you up. That is really a good point. And as you see, it's quite a big room. It's more than 5 meters long, and it's gonna be with a bed, with a wardrobe, little table and chair, and a really lovely view. Yay! And you have even a little corner with the ocean. So, ocean view room. I don't know if you see there is people coming with material, because as we say, we are a bit in a hurry with this one. We have to try to finish it for tomorrow. So today is going to be a full day working on this little room. Hopefully everything is ready for tomorrow. Wish us luck. Okay, here we have the leukemia cat, and we have to replace the roof. In this space, that is quite a waste space, to close it, close the roof. In the other side, try to make like a door, because once that we have this side, we can open and allow the cats in this side. We can close the other side, and then we can take the roof out and replace with a new one, because they start to like break, and every week we have some duck in. Now luckily cat out, still not. They just come on the roof and then they're like looking around, and luckily they go back, because the problem of those cats that have leukemia, so they are like disease that can be passed to another cat. So we try just to like keep them in a big enclosure where they can have like a bit of fun every day with different people going to spend time with them. But really sorry, they cannot have a normal life as the other cats for this disease. The most important as well is that in this side, you have to check if there is any hole, because this is gonna be the wall.
Yeah, so they don't scratch or...
No, they can scratch, but they don't have any possibility to go out. Okay, so if
any hole.
Yeah, in the wall, like here seems all closed. Here I can see that there is something to close. So this is gonna be like more a puzzle to fill with the plank. And this side can be closed totally. Yeah, like in this area can be lower. The idea is then, as when we are gonna change the roof, we are gonna try to raise the roof from this point. So from in this point and at the other point, we're gonna try to make like a taller post, at least that we can walk easily and work underneath without all the time take our hair in the net.
So we have got some really exciting news. You may have seen it before, as I actually put it on Facebook and wrote a little bit about it, but I want to explain in a bit more detail now. We have got some very exciting news. Do you remember about a month ago we had an inspection? We had some people come here to visit and to see, because we're trying to get this really complicated bit of paper that those of you who have followed us for a long time know that we've been trying for 4 years to get this piece of paper. Basically, it's like the final bit of paperwork, but it's the one that's really, really difficult to get. The people came out like a month ago and they were really nice to us, so we were really happy and optimistic because we thought, great, there's only one thing standing in our way, and that's varnishing. And we thought, great, because we thought they were going to tell us we had to knock down some things and redo it, and it was going to be a lot of hard work. So when they said it's just varnish, we thought, amazing, we only have to varnish a few things and it's not so big a deal. Yes, that is true, but we need to varnish a lot of things. Really, really, really a lot. Everything, basically everything has got to be varnished. And varnish is super, super expensive here. Pretty simple, but we need a lot of it because every single thing needs to be varnished. That means the bird place, the second bird place, the boy guinea pigs, they're girl guinea pigs, the girl guinea pigs, the boy guinea pigs, the sick area, the leukemia cat place, the whole thing here, the rabbits, the tortoises, the goats. Every single piece of wood has to be varnished, and we really got a lot of it because our entire sanctuary is basically built out of pallets and recycled wood. So we have to varnish everything. So we are doing a bit of a campaign of we need varnish. So if you've got any ideas of how we can get hold of it, we've already tried speaking to the hardware stores and trying to get some sponsors of out-of-date stuff or sponsorships. We're not really getting very far in that because there is a point is we've got to get it all done in 6 weeks. So we need it quickly. So the only thing we can think of doing is a bit of a campaign. So if you could sponsor a pot of varnish, it would be amazing. Pick a color, pick an area. Would you like to sponsor the female guinea pigs? We can say, Susan has sponsored the female guinea pigs. And we could even have a little plaque if you like. buy us some varnish, pick an animal, pick an area, and help us get it all done. We've got the volunteers to do it. We just need to figure out how to get more varnish. So there's a lot of me talking about varnish. Who knew that that was going to be such a big topic? But it's a good thing. It's good. We've just got to get it completed. So as you can probably tell, I'm standing in the same place as I was for the intro. That means I forgot to do an outro before. So thank you very much for watching our video. Thank you for making it through. And as always, just by watching these videos and engaging, commenting, liking, all of that stuff, it helps boost our algorithms, it helps get us to the top of YouTube, and it helps us rescue more animals like this lot you see around here. So again, really from all of us here, thank you so much, and we'll see you next week. This will be why the ducks were following me, because their breakfast is just coming, so this is cute. In true finger style. Now they're not following, now their breakfast is here, they're not following. They were following me, hoping that I was going to feed them. Anyway, back to what I was saying about, because the ducks apparently don't want to perform on camera. So back to what I was saying about varnishing. It's Phoebe! So, as you...
Quello che ti chiedo, se lo hace tengo da hacerlo en inglés. If you do it, I have to speak in English.